Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 16 of my TCW series. Now today, we have just another day, of course the big pay-per-view that we've been working towards for the last 4 episodes. It is the end of March, and of course our pay-per-views do occur at the end of every month. And honestly, I can say without a shadow of a doubt, the previous episode, the Go Home show on TV, was excellent. We had a lot of consistent, awesome matches in my opinion, especially with the ratings that we got. And tonight, well, most of those storylines that we've been working towards will come to fruition. We get the big matches and hopefully we'll get the big ratings to go along with them. Let's get straight into it. We've got a pre-show match. We have a big 8-man tag on the pre-show, getting a 71C+. In a decent pre-show match, New Legacy and Canadian Animals defeated Matt Hocking, Dazzling Dave Diamond, and Divine Fortune in 10-16, when Ed Stone defeated Dazzling Dave Diamond by pinfall with a party's over. A couple of work improvements here. We got Freddie Huggins improving in performance skills and Chance Fortune improving in rumble, technical, and performance skills. So pretty good from Chance there. I think he's 36 years old, so good to see him still improving. And now we kick the show off with a 71C+. Well, it's essentially a promo from Benny Benson. And he comes out and says that he knows he's the underdog tonight against Wolf Hawkins, but he's going to do all that he can, give every ounce of effort in order to try and win. And he thinks that he can do that. The match itself gets a 78B, so a solid rating, solid enough. In about that had great wrestling and good heat, Wolf Hawkins defeated Benny Benson in 1943 by pinfall with a full moon rising. And Wolf Hawkins improving in performance skills, but finally getting the payoff. These two have had a little bit of a storyline, in recent weeks, of course. Wolf beat Benny on TV. Then cut a bit of an interesting promo on him the next week when Benson managed to get a victory in an 8-man tag match. And of course, was it last episode? Wolf Hawkins essentially put Benny Benson through the announcing table when Benson came out to ringside for one of Wolf's matches against Giant Tanner. So yeah, good stuff there. I'm pretty happy with a B. I think that was a sort of, decent enough rating. Moving on to a 72B- promo or freestyle angle from Mark Speed. And he's claiming that he will become the best ever international champion TCW has ever seen. And of course, his match against Mighty Mo is up next for the title. The match itself does even better, getting an 81B there. And about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Mighty Mo defeated Mark Speed in 1958 by pinfall by using underhanded tactics. Mighty Mo cheated to get the victory. But the thought process behind this match is Mark Speed was trying to get the win by using underhanded tactics. Eventually, frustrating Mighty Mo. Speed was rolling him up, holding the tights. He was also using the ropes for leverage, stuff like that. Mighty Mo, cracked. He'd had enough, and he decided to use some underhanded tactics, which essentially cost Speed the title. And we have a new international champion. Really good in-ring performances from both of these guys. 73 for both of them. And we also have Mark Speed improving in performance skills. So, yeah, I'm really happy with these two. I think they're very solid mid-carders. Super solid. Pulling it off an 81B is, it's very respectable for a mid-card, two mid-card talents. We then go into a 96 A-star angle. Sammy Back vows that he will beat Brian Vesey tonight and end their feud once and for all. Of course, these guys have been duking it out for the last 3 months in the series. And yeah, it's one win apiece at the pay-per-view, or at each pay-per-view. And of course, it will culminate in this next match. The match itself does really badly. A 75B-. I don't know why that was so bad. but it was. Anyway, in about that had great heat and good wrestling, Sammy Back defeated Brian Vesey in 20 minutes and 2 seconds by submission with a back on your back. Yeah, I don't know. I expected a little bit more, at least a B. So a B minus, I think, is, not good enough in my opinion. Apparently, he was penalised for inconsistency, declining physical ability for both of them. That's not good. Sammy Back declining already. He's only, 37 or 38? Damn it. He's one of my top stars. Anyway, we then go into a 94A Behemoths promo. Of course, hyping their upcoming match against Guide and Scout, the New Wave. Good Menace promo. The match itself does really well. I'm super happy about that. 78B for the World Tag Team title match. In a decent match, the Behemoths defeated the New Wave in 9:46 when Killer Shark defeated Guide by pinfall by using underhanded tactics. Once again, someone else. This time, it is actually heels that are using the underhanded tactics. Of course, Mighty Mo, he is a face, but these two Behemoths are actual heels. And the thought, the storyline behind this match, or the story behind this match, is the Behemoths were doing everything they could. Usually their matches, this went for about 10 minutes, and usually their matches are a little bit shorter than that. They dominate a little bit more. But this time, they came up against, arguably the best tag team in TCW, the New Wave, of course, 5-time former champions, and they essentially couldn't get the job done without cheating. They could not get a pinfall against either of Guide and Scout until they used the underhanded tactics. So, yeah, anyway, they cheated to win. Behemoths do make defense number 3 of their World Tag Team titles. And, they managed to put the New Wave out. Interestingly enough, both Scout and Guide are improving in performance skills there as well. But I'm very happy with that. Wow, the next match, I thought this was going to be a lot worse. An 82B for Joshua Taylor versus American Buffalo. In a decent match, this is like just a throwaway, sort of very limited build match. In a decent match, Joshua Taylor defeated American Buffalo in 10:03 by submission with a butterfly lock. Yeah, interesting. I didn't expect it to do that well. But I'm, very happy. I think that should definitely increase Taylor's popularity going forward. We then move on to a 100 A-star freestyle angle. Ricky Dale Johnson says that he wants one more opportunity for the World Heavyweight title, and he needs to beat Troy Tornado tonight. I'm very happy with that promo. This is what I mean. RDJ is really old, but his entertainment skills and his overness is just a 100 A-star angle, waiting to happen, essentially. The match itself only gets a 75 B-. In about that had great heat and decent wrestling, Ricky Dale Johnson defeated Troy Tornado in 16-17 by pinfall with a Southern Justice. And there we go. The one opportunity storyline is continuing. We'll have to wait and see if he'll get his World Heavyweight title. One more opportunity, possibly, for Ricky Dale Johnson. Not a bad match considering they're both, not the best workers in the world. Of course, RDJ's good, but he's 45 and declining at a pretty rapid rate. Couldn't even put him in a 20-minute match due to his stamina dropping. We then go into a 99 A-star Rocky Golden promo. Of course, hyping his match in the main event for the World Heavyweight title. Of course, taking on Aaron Andrews. Can Rocky do it? Can he win back his World Heavyweight title? Or will Aaron Andrews get one over again against Rocky? The match itself, 88B+, 1 point off an A. Anyway, in an exceptional match, Aaron Andrews defeated Rocky Golden in 29:40 by pinfall with a flying body press. Aaron Andrews makes defense number 3 of his World Heavyweight title. Apparently the match suffered because there was not enough selling shown, so that probably hampered the match rating there, preventing it from getting an A. But really good to see 88 in-ring performance from Andrews, and then an 86 in-ring performance for Golden. So very, very similar ratings, and I think that does reflect the match rating there. Good stuff. One more angle, which is a 99 A-star freestyle angle from Aaron Andrews, and he says that Rocky Golden is done challenging for his emphasis on his World Heavyweight title. So basically, Andrews is saying, you've had 2 opportunities to win back your title now, and you have failed to do so. It's time for you to go to the end of the line, buddy, and work your way back while I face some new challenges. The overall show rating gets a 78B, which is actually higher than our popularity at the moment. However, it hasn't increased our popularity in the USA, which is a little bit unfortunate. But anyway, as you can see, still increasing in the 7 regions of Canada. So yeah. Now, who do we praise? We have to praise Rocky Golden, purely for the fact that he's still pissed off at the fact that he took another pinfall. I tried to do everything to make him accept it, but he wouldn't accept anything. So therefore I gave him, no protection, and I didn't keep him strong. So he's going to be... He's already got morale issues. So big morale issues is a definite possibility. I might actually give him a little bit of time off. Maybe like a month or 2. I know that's not a good thing to do because he is the figurehead. But I don't know. We can give him a bonus. But I think we're going to have to pay like $30,000 just to make him a little bit happier. Because he's on $44,000 per month. Sorry. Have to go Aaron Andrews as well. And I think the final person we'll do is Mighty Mo. Could have gone to Mark Speed, of course. But I think, obviously, Mighty Mo won the international title. So I think he deserves a bit of praise. That was a great match. 81B for the mid-card title match. Super happy to see a rating like that. And now we've, of course, ticked over to the new month. We've also made $390,000 profit in March. Obviously, we're still a national company. I don't really know how we're holding on. We're up to 61C popularity in Canada, which is awesome to see as well. But obviously, still, lingering very, very close to the edge in terms of importance that is needed to be an international, to be a national company. But, as you can see from here, we have finished first out of 3 in the USA National Battle once again. We won it last month as well. Yeah, it's kind of weird. The fact that we're beating the SWF and US Pro, and it's this early, I didn't really expect it. Anyway, the pay-per-view buy rate got a 0.55, which I think is up since the last month or from the last pay-per-view. So Rocky's still just got normal morale issues. I want to give him time off, but then I also kind of want to use him going forward, possibly in a tag team with someone. I've been thinking about it a little bit. I want to bring one of the new guys that we brought in, one of the faces, possibly Bulldozer Brandon Smith. I think is probably the perfect person, just to use with Rocky Golden, and hopefully the popularity will build up enough for Bulldozer Brandon Smith. Anyway, we'll have a little look at the titles. Of course, the Prestige has indeed gone back up for the international title, up to 62C. And the World Heavyweight title has gone up a little bit as well. I think that was on 80... I think it had dropped down to 83, so I think it's gone back up to 85, which it was at the last month as well. So I'm pretty happy to see it sort of back at that level. I want it to be at least a 90, in my opinion. And of course, the World Tag Team titles is still at a 70C+. Actually, had that dropped? I can't remember from the last episode. Anyway, that is going to wrap up this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you could drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, getting very, very close to my personal goal of 1,000 subscribers. If you hit the notification bell down below and you turn on post notifications, it should hopefully give you a notification every time one of these episodes does come out. Apart from that, guys, as always, take it easy and goodbye.